The cost of becoming Jynxzi.
This was the exact moment Jynxzi became the most subscribed streamer on Twitch.
Now listen, if you don't know who he is, you better find out why he's so popular, man.
It seemed like Jynxzi came out of nowhere. Like he snapped his fingers and all of a sudden, he was the new king of Twitch.
Dude, Jynxzi is like 1 in a million streamer because he came from a game that barely anybody knew or wanted to play. And he got the most insane people to play this game. Dr. Disrespect, Tim the Tap Man, freaking every like big streamer at least tried this game. Solo collabs was... This guy made history. And you know what Siege did? Threw him out the dumpster.
For most people, this is a dream come true.
And he broke Twitch records too. Like he got to 100K subs insane time. He's still like top 3 in the world, I'm pretty sure, other than Kai's not doing a Mafia-thon. 1 million subscribers.
To wake up, play video games, and get stupid rich.
I do social media, right? But I
Joe
would
Bart
never want to be on the top. Being on the top is a curse.
But what we don't see in this moment is what it took to get here. Because success like this doesn't come free. It comes with a cost. And for Jynxzi, that cost was higher than most people could ever imagine.
639 hours streamed to an average viewership of 2. That's Jynxzi, man.
While his friends were out living their college years, Jynxzi was alone, night after night, sitting
Dude,
in front
I
of
love
the camera,
Joe.
streaming to almost no one.
I'll let you guys know right now, a big inspiration why I've been doing a lot of these reacts is Joe Barlozzi. He low-key convinced me when we were in Atlanta for Siege X. He kind of gave me some advice on when I should branch out, and now is actually the perfect time of like trying new stuff and just trying different types of content. And I definitely get a lot of inspiration of these types of videos. So shout out Joe, you're the go, bro.
Because it's not about the hours that they know about.
Can we get a W
It's
Joe in the
about
chat?
what you do in the dark room when it's you and your thoughts.
For years, his reality was numbers so low they didn't even register. 5 viewers, 10 viewers, it was a dream no one else could see.
Every great thing that you will ever achieve is brick by brick, day by day, night by night.
But the real question is, what exactly did he give up to reach number 1?
Golf cart.
Nicholas Stewart, or as we know him today as Jynxzi, was born on September 26, 2001 in Odessa, Florida. Growing up, he wasn't chasing streamer awards. His first love was actually soccer. He played competitively for a local team called Everton FC in Florida. And for a while, that was his entire world outside of school. As the mid-2010s rolled around, soccer wasn't his only obsession.
I can see where he got his FIFA personality from, or like his love for soccer. And for anyone saying in the chat, it's actually football, shut up.
Like countless teenagers, he was sinking deeper into the world of video games. It started with the mobile game Clash Royale. Nick grinded his way up the ranks, even competing at the semi-pro level under the name It's Nova Nick.
Wait, Jynxzi used to compete in Clash Royale? Oh wait, this is actually crazy lore.
By his junior year, the focus had once again shifted. He wanted to stream, so he created a new account, called it I Sweat Games. And for the first time, he hit go live on Twitch.
Alright, what's up, guys?
Oh my
Five
god.
seconds ago?
And the timing of this move was perfect, because 2018 was the year live streaming exploded into the mainstream. Fortnite was everywhere, pulling in millions of players and casual viewers. Streamers like Ninja, Tfue, and Daquan were becoming household names.
Ninja.
Ninja's collabs with Drake, Travis
Bro, this collab was fucking massive.
Scott, and Juju Smith-Schuster made headlines outside of the gaming world, putting Twitch in front of audiences who had never watched a live stream before. And that sudden surge of attention created space for new creators to break through. Now, I Sweat Games was short-lived. Nick dropped that username and started fresh as Jynxzi, but starting then gave him a chance to grow with the platform. He just had to follow the usual playbook.
Do you go to school? I graduated high school last year, bro. I'm pursuing a career and becoming a full-time Twitch streamer and YouTuber.
To become a top 1% streamer on Twitch,
Dude, he looks
really
so young. This guy, wait, this guy's a senior in high school? I mean, to be fair, I did look hella young too.
Twitch streamer and YouTuber.
To become a top 1% streamer on Twitch, you really had to chase the biggest titles. And at that time, that game was Fortnite.
It's called Fortnite. It's free.
To build an audience, you had to be the first to start streaming when a new season rolled out. You had to be the first to show the viewers what was new. Be the first to find the bugs, the Easter eggs, to play the games in ways no one else was. And that's how you'd stand out.
Yo, we need that, my man. Hold on, chat. We need that.
Bro, I miss Daquan. I feel like I never wanted to become a streamer. I wanted to become a YouTuber at this time. And I used to make a lot of older Fortnite videos. And I feel like Fortnite made everyone want to be a streamer because like all the Fortnite people were doing it.
Jynxzi was faced with this playbook. He ignored it. Instead, he went all in on Rainbow Six Siege.
Dude, Siege is the greatest game on planet Earth.
Siege at the time was practically on life support.
If only little Nick could hear older Nick now. If only.
I mean, Rainbow Six was barely scraping past 80,000 average viewers on a good month. And when you compare it to Fortnite...
Bro, TSM Fortnite, don't even get me started, guys. Like, dude, I bought so much TSM merch. And like, when they moved to Siege, oh my god, that was even more peak. With Bolo on there, bro. Achieved, Merc, Geo, Chala.
Fortnite's 78.3 million active users each month, it becomes pretty clear. Siege was the wrong game to bet on.
Imagine not playing Rainbow Six Siege.
And yet, Jynxzi stuck with it, because even with all of its flaws, Siege was different. Its unique destruction mechanics and tactical gameplay forced players to think, adapt, and strategize in ways that no other mainstream game did. But choosing such an unpopular game came at a price.
I'm 19, I'm pursuing a career and becoming a full-time Twitch streamer, full-time YouTuber.
By ignoring the industry's biggest titles, Jynxzi made his uphill battle even steeper. On a platform already stacked against smaller streamers,
Bro, this is what makes it even crazier at this time. This guy came from a game. But let me show you guys one thing real quick. Let me show you guys when Jynxzi blew up on this. Jynxzi started getting popular around, it was like when I first 1v1'd him, which is about like early 2023. It was about around like this time where he started like Jynxzi rose from the lowest depths of Siege. 23,000 players, 38,000 players. Started blowing up a little bit more here. Players went up a little bit more. And then, yeah, just around this time, as 2023 went by, bro, that was peak, bro. That guy revived Siege single-handedly.
He was cutting himself off from the easiest route to visibility and grinding on a game fewer and fewer people seemed to care about.
We stream every day. Most consistent Siege streamer there is every single day.
For a year straight, Jynxzi streamed Rainbow Six gameplay to an average viewership of just 5. And at times, it pushed him to the brink.
If I could just get 1 follower a day, I would be happy.
With so few people watching and stagnant growth, he seriously considered walking away from streaming altogether.
My friends, my teachers, guidance counselors...
Yo, why is this camera so big? What the fuck? I mean, this is probably way before he had full screen on his shit.
Just said like, oh, you're wasting your time. You're not going to be a streamer. It's a pipe dream. It's not realistic. That too.
As exhausting as it was, he kept streaming, day after day, doing what he genuinely enjoyed, holding on to the belief that maybe one day it would pay off.
5 viewers, he's grinding. He's on the grind.
As he got better at the game, the Siege community began to tune in. Slowly, 5 average viewers turned into 15. 15 became 50.
You guys are freaking crazy, bro.
And by June, his Twitch following had jumped from just 300 to over 3,000 followers.
Bro, we're at 993 viewers. Can we hit 1,000 viewers, bro?
But in the summer of 2021, he hit a wall, 1,500 average viewers. The reach of Rainbow Six had hit its limit.
Oh my god, dude. I don't think I just remember this. Like when Jynxzi was going from 1,000 viewers to 2,000 to 3,000, bro, it felt like he was just breaking records like fucking a hot knife through butter.
Despite being one of the most popular players in the space, and even having...
It was crazy because he just kept going. He kept breaking new records. Like, when was this guy going to stop? Like, not in a bad way, but like, no, we literally witnessed history.
Personal charm in the game, no one outside of the Rainbow community cared enough to tune into the streams. For almost an entire year, Jynxzi sat there at 1,500 viewers, making enough money to not have a job, but not enough to really live a life. Until one day, he woke up to thousands of new followers. He was confused at first, then checked TikTok. Someone had screen recorded his stream from the day prior and uploaded a short clip to TikTok. It was of him opening alpha packs in Rainbow, getting the same annoying rubber ducky charm 3 times in a row.
Another rubber ducky!
And this clip exploded on TikTok, raking in over 17 million views.
17 million, bro. Who the fuck clipped that, dude? Hey, tell him to come clip my fucking stream.
You guys have.
When he started up stream later that day, that ceiling finally moved. 1,000.
Bro, I was about to say 1,500 viewers, not enough to live a life, bro. There's people who make a living off like 50 to 100 viewers. It's obviously like scraping bottom of the barrel, but like you can still, bro, 1,500. Bro, he's probably like, what is it? Getting a ton of subs for that too. The fuck? What, are we Mr. Beast or something, bro? What? And then he reached a small amount of 10,000 viewers.
Did over 4,000 live viewers. It had been almost 4 years since he started streaming, and Jynxzi had finally moved up a rung on Twitch's endless ladder.
5,000 viewers already. That is a Jynxzi channel record.
But what no one could have guessed was how quickly he'd shoot.
Dude, 5,000 by the way in Siege. Dude, She doesn't see 5,000 viewers unless there's drops and Prime Bolo is streaming. Or even Spoy. I mean, Spoy is a whole other level.
That viral clip was the light bulb moment. If one random highlight could pull thousands to his stream, what would happen if he started posting them himself? So he ramped up the content machine, launching new accounts on TikTok and YouTube, cutting together his rages, his highlights, his crash outs. And he wasn't the only one. Every day, dozens of accounts were pumping out Jynxzi's reactions, funneling even more viewers straight to his streams.
We had 10,000 viewers!
By January of 2023, Jynxzi had cleared over 500,000 followers on Twitch, then 750,000 in March, and just weeks later came the milestone every streamer dreams of. 1 million followers on Twitch.
Brock, thank you for tier 1. Saw you on a Linus Tech Tips video. That was so random. I think he was reacting to like when I told people to like use how to like warm up their hands. I said like don't use hot water to warm up your hands. Instead, just like, oh, well, I remember what I said, but I'm pretty sure my advice was dog shit back then anyways. But if I had to say now, put on some fucking clothes and get your hands moving more.
I did it. I'm calling my dad.
And it didn't stop there. Just days later, the sub counter rocketed past giants like XQC and Kai Cenat. Jynxzi, streaming Rainbow Six Siege, was the #1 subscribed streamer on Twitch.
Yeah, he's the #1 most sub person on Twitch right now. Yeah, which is crazy, by the way.
I haven't gotten to watch him yet, but his TikTok seemed pretty funny.
Oh yeah, he's hilarious.
By September, Jynxzi was averaging over 60,000 viewers, and at the 2023 Streamer Awards, he was crowned both the best gamer and breakout streamer of the year.
Because the biggest streamer in the world right now is a guy named Jynxzi. And for a full year, he streamed on Twitch to an average viewership of 2.
It literally just started as an idea and a dream and a goal.
Yeah, he's streaming like 7-8 hours a day for 5 people. Man.
November 2019, 5 viewers.
Like obviously now if you want to become a bigger streamer, everyone knows like it's like TikTok and all that kind of stuff, but even like though TikTok was still a thing back then, his passion of just still like just showing up enough to have someone clip it, his time just eventually came.
Every great
Brog,
thing that you will ever achieve is brick by brick, day by day, night by night. December 2019, 5 viewers. It started off 5 years ago. 5!
I'm pursuing a career and becoming a full-time Twitch streamer and YouTuber.
January 2020, 5 viewers. The amount of mother that'll tell you that you can't do something because they can't imagine themselves doing something. If you have a dream, you have to protect that dream every single day when you wake up, bro.
Bro, that's another thing about Jynxzi. Now, like, he's just like an insane motivator for people. Like, this guy is just, he's him, bro.
You cannot lose if you just don't give up. Literally, bro, the only way to lose is to give up.
The crazy thing is why this all worked in the first place. A generation ago, streamers lived and died by the games they played. If the game paused,
what is that clip of Tfue?
So did they. But if it faded, their careers went with
it.
Jynxzi flipped that script. Siege was already on life support when he started, so his growth was never tied to the popularity of the game. The climb took longer, but it built a foundation that wouldn't crack when trends move on.
If you're the top guy on any stream, you are dealing with all of the bullshit.
However, success often comes at a cost. In just a few months, he went from a random kid on Twitch to the internet's main character, and that meant his personal life wasn't really his anymore.
Oh my god, dude. I think this was like one of the craziest like part of his career when he was dating Brecky and doing doing like podcasts with like Aiden, XQC, who was Nico, all that. Like when he was just getting mainstream collabs left and right, and then people were just so like judgy on it
anymore. Relationships, drama. Suddenly, it was all being dissected by millions of strangers. What was once private became part of the content machine, whether he wanted it to or not. And even inside Siege, not everyone was happy with Jynxzi. Some of the OG players hated the new wave that he brought with him. They said his streams made the game less serious, that the culture was more about entertainment than strategy. The exact energy that revived Siege also made Jynxzi a target within the game's most dedicated community. But that's the trade-off of internet fame. You work so hard to get everything you ever wanted, only to realize it comes with everything you never asked for.
Yeah, it's just like, you can't please everyone in the world. If you're loud, people would be like, he needs to be quieter. If you're too quiet, he needs to be louder. Like, can't impress everyone.
I've been thinking about making this video for a very long time. I am retiring. I'm no longer going to be streaming, posting YouTube videos, posting TikToks. I feel like I lost all my love for it and passion for it. And now it's like, I just don't even want to stream anymore.
This is on April 1st, right?
Thank you to all my supporters. And this is goodbye.
And for Jynxzi, the only way through was the same way he started. Keep pushing.
Psych! Part-time's Jynxzi is gone. Starting tomorrow, I'm streaming every night.
Oh my god, I remember when Speed he would post at least like once a week of like, this is goodbye, or the end, heartbreak emoji.
7 p.m. to 12 p.m. I'm back on my 5-hour. Let's get it. Let's go. Click the sub button, click the like button, and let's do this for our mama and our little brother too.
He built his whole career on consistency, on showing up no matter what, and now that mindset was the only thing holding it all together. He began branching out, pushing his content far beyond the walls of Rainbow Six Siege. Jynxzi hosted online dating shows, opened fan mail live on camera, and began IRL streaming with some of the biggest names on Twitch.
You do, you're crushing.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
This was actually the time period that I myself first became a fan of Jynxzi. In early 2024, those clips of mukbangs with queso and cooking with Sketch started flooding my TikTok feed.
Was that pot rusty, or trying to find out what the metal taste is there?
And I'll admit, I can't stand the cringy, over-the-top screaming reactions by streamers. Except for this.
So,
That's actually pretty funny. Anyways, this was the first time that
Like, honestly, I know a lot of people will say like Jynxzi, all he does is scream and all that, but I feel like they make that assumption off of like his clips. You know what I'm talking about? But I feel like whenever I tune into a stream, he's not screaming as much. Like, there's context to it. It's only when you just like, it's just out of the ordinary. Like, it just fucking, it's like, well, what's this dude screaming on my FYP or some shit?
I saw Jynxzi be more of himself and less of an internet character. These clips, especially the sketch, were hysterical and created trends far outside of the gaming community.
You're gonna need a frisbee to cover those pepperoni nipples.
These streams took Jynxzi to an all-new high, averaging nearly 100,000 viewers per stream and peaking at 229,525 concurrent viewers.
That's the one thing about Jynxzi's community is that, like, although they make fun of him no matter what, that's what makes his community so, like, loyal. It might not be in the most wholesome way, but, like, deep down, they still tune into all of his shit. And although they throw tomatoes at him and shit and just fucking make fun of him. But you gotta admit, he's got one of the most loyal fan bases. I mean, that's why he's number like 3 in the world too. Off of R6, which is still fucking insane. But Clash Royale it just establishes how good of like just a personality and who person he is too.
Perspective, Twitch as a whole maintains an average of 2.6 million active users at any given time, meaning Jynxzi alone had 10% of the entire platform watching his stream. To Jynxzi, this made it infinitely clear.
Wait, 10% of the platform watching Jynxzi?
Of the entire platform watching his stream.
That's fucking
Jynxzi,
nuts.
This made it infinitely clear. His fans were watching for him, and no matter what he streamed, they'd be there. The mental barrier of streaming for performance was gone. Jynxzi really just streamed whatever he wanted to. He still streamed Rainbow, but there was constantly new additions, some that even go all the way back to the beginning of this journey.
How long have you been streaming, honestly?
Yeah,
when'd you start?
I've never even said this, but like I was streaming when I was a freshman in high school. I was streaming when I was 15. So I've streamed on 3 different accounts. I started off streaming Clash Royale.
Earlier this year, Jynxzi hopped back onto the Clash Royale
Dude,
grind,
it's full
streaming
fucking
more
circle. Full circle starts Clash Royale, and now he's back just dominating the game too. It's actually kind of similar, like how similar of like the timeline me and him have for starting content, because I started making content in about freshman year as well, but it was mostly like YouTube videos and not streaming. I didn't start streaming until like maybe junior year of high school. Probably junior year of high school. Maybe even actually sophomore, I think.
Used to
And it was
stream
just like my school friends.
to just an audience of 5. But this time, it wasn't the task of performing that was fueling the grind. The
Clash
same
Royale
game-
streaming is going to be his downfall. Clash paid him a huge contract. Bro, well, shit. Well, he's pulling in double the audience almost of what he was doing on Siege, but
that lit the spark of his competitive drive was surging.
I feel like Clash is like perfect for him too, because, well, not perfect, but he just fits really well because of his like immediate reactions, and Clash has a very fast-paced game too. And also he's very good at like raging and shit, and Clash Royale is one of those games that makes you want to fucking throw your phone through a fucking window, bro. When there's broken ass cards, like what is it, the Mega Knight, the what else is broken, Hog Rider a little bit too. I don't play the game as much anymore, but I just know that there's fucking broken cards.
Set up to timing or coincidence if the numbers weren't there. In June, 8 out of the 10 uploads on Jynxzi's channel were Clash Royale.
But like as like dopamine spamming that Clash Royale is, because you find a game every 2 minutes, you know, there's action and sound effects going off every like 5 different sound effects going off everywhere, and you're playing live. You gotta admit, it is a good game, but like, cause like everyone had it. Everyone in high school was playing it. Every dude has it on his phone, bro. I like, if you go to like anyone who is age maybe like 30 or younger, and you go to like some random venue, like at least 70% of the people on there are gonna have Clash Royale on their phone, whether you like it or not.
With the game's player count jumping over 8.4 million in that exact same month. Whether he'll admit it or not, the moment he came back, the game itself seemed to wake up too. And not just Clash Royale. Overnight, a surge of 800,000 players jumped back into Clash of Clans, like it was almost a brand new release, and we were right there with them.
Oh my god, do you guys remember all chat? What is it? Global chat on Clash of Clans? Bro, people would just spam slurs and that shit.
But behind every stream, behind all the numbers and the noise, is the life that keeps him grounded.
You live with the parents, right?
Yeah, I live with like my mom, my brother, my cousin.
Off camera, it's not about winning or losing in a video game. It's about family and the quiet moments that never make the highlight reel. A steady support system that's been there from the very beginning, reminding him who he is.
Oh man, his relationship with his family is like awesome too. Like his dad and his mom are so supportive, bro. I'll like, if a Jynxzi video comes across my TikTok, it's the most unhinged shit, like fucking him dressing up as a bowler or berserker, and his mom's just the one recording it. Like that's so wholesome, and his dad helps him with everything. It's just like, it's awesome, man. Definitely having the support, I feel like, would help him ground, you know, all the internet shit that happens around him.
At the end of the day,
to me, family's all you really have in life. Like you can have like money or fame or whatever, but at the end of the day, all that really matters is like the people you truly care about. So like, I have my whole life to go off and live by myself. I may as well spend as much time with my mom and dad.
That's a big thing I realized when it didn't hit me the most until I moved out of my parents' house, which was about 3 or 4 months ago. But I remember like I like, obviously I love my parents, I love my family. But it's just like the routine I have with content and all that kind of stuff. It kind of like, I just prefer to be on my own and have like my own, like, you know, stuff for my food, my streaming area, you know, it's just easier to focus. And it didn't hit me like the process of moving out until the very last night. Like it was my last night staying at my parents' house. And when I said bye to my parents, bro, I was like hugging my mom, and I fucking broke down in fucking tears, bro, like legit. Because it all just hit me at once. I was like, bro, I'm actually doing this shit. And I was like, bro, you know, now I gotta like spend more time with my parents now. Because like, it's the same thing as like you would take it for granted. I'm sure everyone out there, you know, has good relationship with their parents. You should spend a lot of time with them. If you still get calls from them, you should, although they might be annoying here and there, you should appreciate that. Now, I know some people might not have the best relationships with their mom or dad or both, if maybe personal issues, but moral of the story is appreciate it, because they're not going to live till forever. The last thing you want to do is have regret for the rest of your life that you didn't spend enough time with them.
While I can,
the success may look larger than life, but at its core, it's held together by simple, real-life anchors that fame can't touch. In today's world, it's almost routine to watch creators blow up overnight, only to lose pieces of themselves along the way. The fame, the number, the pressure, it changes people. But Jynxzi never let those pieces...
Dude, Jynxzi, I have never seen him switch up. There's definitely a lot of bigger streamers out there that when they get big, they just start like... I mean, obviously it might be just for the camera and stuff like that, but it's just like a lot of like backstab and drama. But like Jynxzi stays in his lane for the most part. He does collabs here and there, but dude, he just focuses on doing him.
To slip away. He held onto them tightly. The laughter, the humility, the roots that shaped him. And more than anything, he kept close the relationship that mattered the most. His dad.
I've nothing but like the highest thanks to my dad. When I was like 17 years old and I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, my dad was the person who told me to just go for it, and he said, you'd be good at it.
There's Jynxzi, there he is. See him, chat, right there. There's Junko.
I created my Twitch account in 2019. I had one viewer for an entire year. That one viewer was my dad. He was in every stream, always hyping me up, and he never stopped believing in me. When you have somebody in your corner that's your dad and they believe in you from the jump, what else do you need?
Call to my dad.
Yo.
Dad, I just hit 1 million.
No, I'm watching.
Oh, you're in?
Yeah. I'm so happy I can't feel my arms.
I can't even feel my arms.
I think the story that is Jynxzi is far from over.
Yo,
But in its
W
own
dad,
way,
bro, in the
it's come
chat.
full circle.
W
From
Mike.
early nights of streaming to a few viewers, to teachers saying he would never make it, to now living the exact way he's always dreamt of. He's always been one thing: himself. And yeah, the sacrifices were real, but if you asked him today whether he'd do it all over again, I don't even think there'd be a pause. The answer would be simple.
Oh my god, what a fucking... No, right, bro. Wait. Can we decrypt that? Anyways, but yeah, like, dude, I mean, a big thanks to Jynxzi. Me 1v1ing him definitely got my name more out there. And permanently, dude, for the next 6 months after collabing with him, there was a big ass stain of, is this Twitch? Or like the rage bait that his viewer base would do to him, like, is this a live pre-record or some shit like that? And they would just go to everyone else's fucking stream and do that. And bro, it was actually insane. 6 or 7 months. That was an insane video. Guys, like the video. That was fucking insane.